Let's put an end to this.
This is a story about goodbyes. A story written for Denia, serving as epilogue chapter for this character. A farewell. Something that is difficult for anyone, without exception, whether it's with colleagues, best friend, or family. No matter how close the relationship we have or are currently involved, the word goodbye is bound to happen. There are no exceptions. And for Denia herself, the relationship between her and Sigi, her nickname for Sigrika, is extremely precious. She felt sorry for wearing a pretend mask all this time, after she realized that her friendship with Sigi, her nickname for Sigrika, was a very special one to her heart. Still, she also knew that as a member of Fraxidus, the things she done had hurt Sigrika both intentionally and unintentionally. So when she asked Rover to accompany her on a weekend walk, she also asked Rover if she could meet Sigrika in person, with the excuse that it was also her birthday that day. Nevertheless, Denia's sense of guilt toward Sigrika surfaced just as she was about to meet her best friend.
Hey, Rover. Wanna swing by the arcade first?
Are you trying to avoid Sigrika?
As a result, she wanted to avoid
So you
Sigi,
saw.
but ended up being
This is
found
your
out
only
anyway.
quest. Give me a reason to cancel it.
For Denia herself, Sigi's presence in her life was like sunlight, so brilliant and dazzling, a far cry from her true life, which was lonely and shrouded in darkness.
Of course not. Yeah, it was all made up to keep her happy.
How much effort it takes to keep a simple lie going. I can't be honest with her, can I? She's all cheerful on the outside. I actually hope she'd be angry.
Denia's plan to go out was actually an attempt to remove the false mask she had been wearing in front of Sigi all along. To be completely honest with Sigi, that she was the one behind the dark side incident, that she was a member of Fraxidus, and that the Denia persona Sigi had known all this time was just a false mask Denia had created to infiltrate Stardust Academy. She hoped that with all this information, Sigi will end their friendship and hate Denia. One thing that Denia herself knows, Sigi will not do it. But guilt is the reason. She can't forget herself after all these things she done to Sigi. And this would make it easier for her to leave behind this beautiful yet illusion academic life. A life she had never before been able to attain or experience. However, on the other hand, she was also afraid that sunlight that she currently illuminated her life will also be disappear. That's why, as she walked with Sigi, she was also reminded just how happy she used to be, nostalgic for the days when she was a photo model, seeing how adorably excited Sigi got whenever she spotted a new species of bird, how exciting it was chatting with Sigi about cake filled with all sorts of strange feelings. And to celebrate her birthday, she asked for an orange cake to be made, which was also Sigi's favorite fruit.
She likes oranges.
But ultimately, she could not bring herself to be honest.
Tonight might not work for me. I promised Professor Mornier I'd help out at the reactor drive today.
Unable to say goodbye,
Couldn't you be a little less perceptive at a time like this, Sigrika?
afraid of losing her true
Will you
best
still be
friend,
celebrating your
and
birthday this time
in the
next
end,
year?
she did something she had long been familiar with,
I will.
lying. Something that she had learned
next
from
year.
long ago,
We'll celebrate your
repeating
birthday
once
together.
again a false promise, because she was afraid of the consequences, that she
Promise.
would lose Siggy forever and hurt
How about
her
we make
little
a cake
heart.
together when the time comes?
Denia had told so many lies. Even this special day, which she called her birthday, was also a lie.
You're right. I've been lying to myself all along.
For Fraxides, Denia's
I'm
birthday
sorry.
is an important piece
I
of
lied
data,
to you.
a date that is
It's
truly
actually not
special for
birthday.
every individual. The day our birth into this world is
A birthday
documented
is supposed to be
and
proof that you were
celebrated.
born.
But for
That's what
Denia,
they always
that
say.
date has never existed. A proof of one's presence on this earth, something everything possesses, yet for her, it is merely fleeting, just like her persona she maintained all this time, a fake one. I'm really impressed with Kuro for being able to craft a story this heartbreaking for Denia in just one segue. It is so different from the Ahmed story, who needed at least to build a patch to make us feel like we were witnessing absolute cinema. Back to the story, I think Denia's story itself is very simple, but the ending of the story makes us feel connected, that the world is unfair. I mean, how could a child as innocent as her, when she experienced all those cruel things done by Grand Architect, have no one to save her? A perfect conclusion to Denia's story. A tragic tale of one of the curtain in Wuwa, and the ending of which could have been changed if the conditions were different. Ultimately, this bittersweet ending is the fate that Denia had to accept.
Back to the void with me.
Happy birthday, Denia. We will meet again.
Oh, come to think of it, I haven't had cake yet. That's a bit of a shame.